this, man?
They have a homosexual credit union. More homosexuals.
Like, come on, man. That's why the Lord said the sin had reached unto heavens, man. Like, this shit is, it's time out for this, man. It's time out for this wickedness, man. Right. Righteousness has to be established upon this earth, man.
That's right.
You know? If not, it's gonna be over with, man. Go ahead.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled, man. Go ahead. Read this up too.
Verse 7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit.
Right, and that's why we out here. All right, because what? We the Lord tongue, man. He said that he's speaking within us, so he not holding his tongue no more. All right, hey, it's us out here right now, man. The prophets, Lord willing, we are part of that number. Hey, we exposing Esau, man.
That's right.
From the root to the tooth. All right, we exposing that man, for all the wickedness he done done. All right, all the blasphemy he done did, man. We exposing the so-called white man for who he is, and guess what? He's the devil, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead. He's the wickedness of the Bible. Go ahead.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yep, and they exercise wickedness, man. That's all they do. All right? That's why I said when morning come, they practice it, you know? Yeah, that's right.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Oh, one more time.
Verse 8, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Somebody get Ezekiel 9 and 4 real quick. Okay, come on, Ezekiel 9 and 4 real quick. Because he said the just, man, complain to him continually. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
That sigh and cry. We complain to Yahweh Shema Shaka twins, man. Because of what? All right, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man. That's the elect, man. 235 people, they want to continue to live here, man. This all, to them, this the all be all. Like, goddamn it, hey, we got to try to get the American dream. The big house, the pick of fish, the wife, and the kids, and 2 little dogs, man. No, it's more to that, man. You know? All right, come.
Start again? Oh, read it again? All right. It says, 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent.
Innocent. That's why you go back to prisoners of war. We were innocent, man. Yeah, we already done. In captivity. We already done our sentences. Go back to Jeremiah. That what chapter it is, though. I think so. I think it's there.
Jeremiah 15:33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were pressed together, and all that took them captives had them fast. They refused to let them go.
Yeah, exactly. They refused to let us go, man. You know, and then there's another one that speaks about we already served. It's in Jeremiah too. We already served our captivity.
Yeah, because ultimately it's a way that you deal with slavery. You have a slave, you have a servant. You're supposed to let him go at his time, man. You don't just continually hold people in servitude under, you know. Because they tell you that the Lord said when he come back, we'll be found in their hands. We're going to be found in their hands still, basically.
Yeah.
Just roughly paraphrase. But there's laws on how to deal with your slaves, man. You know?
Let's go ahead, dog.
It's did you read that? The souls of the just proclaim continue. That's what I had a point on. I had a precept to back up.
I was going to continue with
Yeah,
it.
keep going.
Okay. Let me start from the top.
Yeah, if you find it, then just come back to it.
Okay, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Yep. Now this is Psalms 34:15. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. The face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. So that's the precept. We complain continually because we know that the Lord is going to hear our cries. The Lord is going to hear us constantly praying and begging Him to deliver us from all this wickedness, this iniquity increasing in the earth. You got faggots running rapid. You got pedophiles out. You had just recently a man raped a 4-year-old little girl in a McDonald's, man. A 4-year-old little girl just went to the restroom. Her parents, I guess they left her unattended, let her go to the restroom. This Edomite raped her, 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? Straight pedophile. You had this female, she had a baby. When she gave birth to the baby, she buried the baby in the goddamn backyard, man. They let the bitch off with 3 years of probation, man. You got fucking schools now teaching the LGBT fucking history. But they don't want to start with Sodom and Gomorrah. They don't want to start with the origin of the history. Because if you're gonna teach it, teach the origin, teach the beginning, teach the genesis of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we continually out here complaining about, man. That's why we gotta get the hell up out of here. Anytime now, you can see a transgender woman who look more like a woman than an actual woman, and she got an actual artificial vagina. What kind of wickedness is that? To you, you're completely clueless that you're sleeping with a man. It ain't got to that level, but they advanced technology to the point to taking the skin of a tilapia, applying radiation to it, sterilizing it, sticking a tube, cutting the man's rod off and sticking a tube up in him, wrapped with an artificial vagina. Made out of a tilapia, man.
That's right. And then that's why a lot of women don't listen to it. My baby mama told me they killing a lot of women. They take their organs and certain other things in their body, stick organs, put it into a man. Yeah. So they pushing that transgender movement at high level.
That's why they got the little driver's license or your organs on or some shit,
Yeah.
That's why they put that out there.
Yeah, he saw a fucking bloodsucker, man. He like to harvest organs. All kind of wickedness going on, man. Did the brother ever get his 79 and 4?
Yeah, he read it.
Okay, God.
That's what we're doing. We're signing the crime.
Yeah. And people, look at us, as the scriptures say, we made a spectacle unto the world, what the inhabitants of the world, for the most part, are clueless of what the Lord's judgment is, what's going on. You don't have a clue what your purpose is on this planet. As a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, you just a reproach. You just a worthless nothing. A nigger is a worthless nothing. A black man is a worthless nothing. A Mexican is a worthless nothing. Because that don't mean shit. Those names that you carry the vibration of have absolutely no worth.
And that's part of it.
I'm saying for instance, people are just going to make a lot of shit. And they keep telling the call themselves Bible, that's why the Lord brings them to bank. A lot of these people going to die, man. The Lord going to kill all you people, man.
It's all because they too afraid to check their sources.
And all this other stuff.
Yeah, you got an education, but why was that education free? Why was the same man that brought you over here as a slave decided when he let you go, all of a sudden now he gonna give you something for free. Think about that. And then when it really came down to you making a living, oh, now you gotta go pay for this. But we gonna give you all the education that we want you to have until it's time for you to go out here and make a living. We ain't gonna teach you shit about making a living. Go to school 13 years. They don't teach you shit about credit, financing, you know. And when in the old times, the schools used to be, they would teach you how to build, how to be blacksmiths.
They call it trade school.
Carpenters.
Yeah.
But they took that out of the school and started charging you.
Yep.
And then the thing about it is, if you learn on your own, if you don't have, if you learn on your own and you have, hey, it's okay, just go ahead. We ain't not gonna happen. The sidewalk still is gonna stay there. It ain't gonna come up and swallow you up. But look, you know, so now they charging you all these damn fees to go and get skills that we taught their ass. Gad taught, when they came over here, these fucking European settlers, colonists, Caucasians, whatever you want to call them, they Esau Edom. That's their true biblical nationality, Edom. All right, the red man came over here and he raped, robbed, and murdered Gad and Reuben, man. So-called Native American Seminole Indians. Then called them savages. You know, what kind of savage sail, what kind of man sail all the way from one end of the earth to the next and completely wipe out a nation of people who didn't do nothing but hold out their hands to them, showed them how to survive, how to live, gave them life, and then turn around and when they teach you in their education system about them, tell you blatantly that these people were here first. Hence, Native American. But if these people were here first, why they not on the political seats? Why they not the governing bodies of this country? Why are they on reservations? Why are they slaves? Because the devil walketh around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, which he put in the physical work. Now it's our mental. So now we have become immune to the wickedness of the so-called white man. We just willingly accept everything that he does. It ain't nothing for Jake to get involved. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna get you involved. You're a part of this. You know, go out and vote. You know, it's straight utter confusion in this place, man. That's why we crying and complaining, man. That's right. Everything turned upside down, man. That's why we crying and complaining, man.
Right.
Right. Tell you the truth. Saying the just. You got precept. Malachi got one too. Go ahead, then Malachi get it.
Okay, come. This second Maccabees 12 through 14. Now I beseech those that read this book, that they be not discouraged for the fanatics, but that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastising of our nation. For it is a token of his great goodness, when the wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but further will punished.
Hey, call it and read it again. You said second Maccabees. What chapter?
Second Maccabees is 6 and 12
Okay.
through 14.
Start back at the top.
12. Now I beseech those that read this book, that they be not discouraged for these calamities, but they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastising of our nation.
Right, which chastisement is righteous punishment, you know, which chastisement is correction. So the Lord loves us, so he used the so-called white man to bring our whipping stick, to be his whipping stick, to punish us, you know. So with us crying and complaining, we understand that we have to finish this. We have to go through this. You know, we We don't go against the powers that be. He set this man up to be over us for a time, all right? Like it say, his days are numbered. So we have to understand the greater outcome. We have to understand the things that's gonna happen in the end. We have to understand the prophecy of the whole situation. That's why the brothers going into Deuteronomy, right? Because that's where it's at. That's the power behind this book. The power of the Holy Spirit, prophecy is the power of the Holy Spirit. That's why I say covet to prophesy. You know, that's the highest gift. That's the greatest gift that you can have. Is the gift of prophecy. To understand prophecy, not just future prophecy, but you really got to understand past prophecies. You got to understand the prophecies that came to pass, and what they were, what the purpose of them was to accomplish the Lord's will. Go ahead, bro. That's the only way you're not gonna be discouraged. Because we was talking about Jake. We was seeing on the way down here on the interstate driving the car. The elder was like, he looked like he just gave up. You know, Jake got that I done gave up look on his face. Because most of these Jakes have given up. You know, I see a Jake every week on my route that I run on my job, sitting right off the on-ramp of the expressway with plastic sacks for clothes wrapped around him. Now, it ain't no houses around this place. So he had to walk a fair distance, unless he got dropped off in Econ. But I can see Jake was just finished. Like Jake, you ain't gonna see Jake dressed. He don't got no clothes on. He got on garbage bags for clothes. You see what I'm saying? But you walk down here, how you get down here every week? I see you in the same spot posted up asking for money. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you walk to